Okay. Hello, everybody. Come on in. It's Melissa with the Crafty Co. What are you doing here, Rudy? You just wanted to see me. Because I wanted to sniff you. You smell so good. Okay. This. Just set it there. Okay, guys. Let me get this stuff out of the way. Let's look for notifications. There we is. Yes. Okay. Let me get us sent out into the cyber city. Jen, TT. All right. Hello, Miss Wanda Freeman. I just caught you out the corner of my eye, darling. That is what we made. Thank you for crafting the co. Appreciate it. Hello, share. Here I come. You got to give us a warning, don't you? Here I come. Darn, I guess I already used some of them, but I wasn't going to dig for my snowflake stencils. And I actually just bought a couple more because they didn't have the big snowflakes I wanted. So I got some through Essential Stencils. Hi, Natalie. How are you? I couldn't remember. I'm pretty sure I didn't get to show you guys because I hadn't taken a picture of this yet. Because he turned out so good. I really want to use more of these papers. I've got me a couple surfaces I made too, and the surface we're using tonight for our project is from wood class I cut, and it is an ornament, and it is a very thick ornament that we made. Shiplap, and I've even got thick backs on it, so this ain't going nowhere. So we pieced I pieced three pieces of pine together. They're glued, they're nailed and glued and all. And then we cut it out and the pieces just fell off perfect. And I am making more of these in thinner too, in plywood. I just love how they turn out. I love it. You know, Natalie, I am too. I feel so fatigued tonight. I just feel, He said, yep. Thank you for sprinkles. I appreciate it. This, which I forgot, Rudy's going to go on here so he stands. I don't know. I had him out and I keep smelling him. He smells so good. But I did get quite a few things done that I needed. And I also started putting another surface together. So... and I've been doing it on these. I'm doing it and I put like joint compound in between the cracks too. And then when it's sanded and done, you can see it through there. It reminds me of grout and it looks really pretty. So I've got me one that's vertical this time, and I used skid wood, and I've got 4 of them together, and it came out so good. Hello, Jane. We are making an ornament with our reindeer on there tonight. And I hope I still have my paper. I think I do. Yeah. Well, that's not what I need there, but... where is it? There it is. Okay. I had to make sure I had my writings that we're using. And it's going to say, oh, hello there. Oh, you want a pattern of Rudy Reindeer? We can do that, Wanda. I can do that. Okay, and I'm going to cut those apart. But anyway, those of you who didn't get to see the finished thing, because I finished his hat and I done all that. So this was the one of our music, our Frosty the Snowman. And I used a picture with the music. And then I took felt and I made him a hat and I stuffed it. So I put a little Christmas greenery on there with a bell and some raffia and homespun material bows. So I love the way that came out. I do. But, oh, and I used a jumbo craft stick for the brim of his hat. You're welcome. Message me, babe, so I do not forget, okay? Don't want to forget. I don't know what the heck that was, but all right, let me cut these out real quick, because we don't need all that excess. And like when you have words or sayings you're gonna put on your projects, they may come a whole piece like this, especially when you print, because it's easier. But don't think that you have to keep them like this, like I'm doing. You can cut them apart and place them word for word wherever you want. It makes things so much easier. So don't think that you always have to keep it the way that it comes. You guys do what you like. Only reason I do them is because of the lettering. I can do like bubble letters, but I can't do the fancy writing. I'm trying to learn, but y'all, it's hard. Okay, honey, you do that. All right, so we're gonna start. This is the little top of the ornaments, and I didn't put the hole in it, but that's gonna go right up there. So it's like a 3D part, so it'll pop out. And then this is our reindeer. Okay, my paint. So I think I'm going to use cardboard on this. And I do have corrugated cardboard, but I want just a regular piece. That way I can paint it the color I want. So we're going to use gray squirrel. And then they used like white, but I don't want white. I'm going to try gray squirrel together and Refabulous, that pretty blue. And we're going to see how that comes out. Gray squirrel, it's pretty too. Tortoise, all these colors. And in my description, there's all about the chalk paint, so go take a gander. The contest is going on, so if you order through me, the more I sell, the better luck I will have at trying to win that contest for my own paint brand and paint color. But I'm telling you guys, her paint is up there with Dixie Belle. I love it. It's very, very good. And I love Dixie Belle paint too, so I've still got a few colors. I'm almost used them all. And Dixie Belle is a bit pricey. So, like, if you can't really afford the Dixie Belle, Nicole's is more affordable for chalk paint. But like I said, Dixie Belle is beautiful and pretty and all that stuff, but it's a bit pricey. Oh, reach. Now that's a perfect cardboard circle. I hate to. You can always make another one, Missy. Okay. Let's just trace this on here and we will cut it out. Hi, bestie. You make it in. You're back. Oh, okay. I was like, did you go somewhere? All right. Let's put the round on the round. And of course, on the edge, it's got those, like, whatever you call them, almost like ruffles, but that's the only part I hate about cutting stuff out, is when you have the ripples and the ruffles of things. Hello, Mike. How are you? Welcome in. They're doing good. Doing good, doing good. I actually talked to my son today, too, because I wanted to know if he wanted because I told you guys, we got a new Christmas tree. I've always wanted a pencil Christmas tree. And believe it or not, Michael's has a huge, and I mean huge, sale going on their Christmas trees and their Christmas, and I'm not sure what else they have listed, but I am telling you, their Christmas trees and Christmas is 70% off. I'm not an affiliate. I don't get no money from telling you about it, but I'm just telling you, if you are in need or want a new Christmas tree, y'all, now's the time to get it. He told me to go ahead and order it. I ordered it actually on the way home from our event last night. And I told him, I was like, honey, they got them on sale. I was like, can I get my pencil tree that I wanted? He's like, but we've got a perfectly good tree. And I was like, I know, but I want a perfectly good pencil tree. No, but he's like, yeah. I told him, I was like, they're 70% off. And he's like, what? And I said, the one that I want is on sale for $49.99. And he's like, he goes, is it pre-lit? Because you ain't going to get pre-lit like that. And he don't like putting lights in. Of course, lights, everybody hates doing lights. But I was like, believe it or not, it is. And he's like, you can't get that for that price. And I'm like, babe, look. So he's like, yes, go for it. So I got a 7-foot, mind you, not 5.5, like they have the little trees like me, but a 7-foot pre-lit pencil Christmas tree for $49.99. And then, of course, I'm like, honey, I've got to have new ornaments. I like to change up my ornaments, and, you know, now they do themes and they do all that, but I don't need a theme. I just want my colors. And they had beautiful colors, and I chose, we are doing pink, white, and burgundy. And you might be thinking, ugh, but I'm telling you, when you see them, they're beautiful together. And they were, they've already sent my order out, but I got a text last night when I got home that says, do you want to add anybody else to your pickup list? And I'm like, wait, what? I'm not picking nothing up. But I don't know what happened, but the 2 stockings that I got for Steve and I to match, because we're going to keep the kids the regular stockings, unless we can't find them, then we'll get them new. But we want ours to be the color of everything. I even got the tree skirt. I got everything, y'all. All 70% off. And so they're like, yeah, you can come, or you can add a pickup person. Hi, Mr. Dell. Thank you for spreading the Crafty Cove in the sunshine. So all I did was cut this out. This is going to go over here, but of course I am going to spray it with water. That is not what, I don't know, that's cleaner. But I was talking to Nicole when I was in wood class today, And I was telling her about it, and she's like, "You're kidding me." And I'm like, "No." She goes, "Please, I want to see pictures." And I'm like, "Of course." She's like, "I want to go get me a new one." I was like, "Girl, you need to do it now. Everything's 70% off." And I don't know anywhere that would have those kind of prices and sales before Christmas like this with, getting Christmas stuff. I mean, because that's crazy. Are you, Wanda? Let's see. The ones we got are now are blue, frosty blue, and white and silver. That's the theme on there now. And then some of them have white snowflakes. And our tree is pre-lit. And it's a tall tree. But, we've had that. I've had, of course, gold, and I don't remember what we put with gold. And I sprayed water on this, which is so much easier to do if you want to get to the corrugated part, which is my favorite. I love cardboard, but I love when that shows. So we've had that. I started to go with a purple a couple years ago when we got the other tree. And yeah, I said it's only a few years old. But that's all right. Now we got a choice. If none of the kids take it, we can choose what we want to put up. Okay. Yeah. Whew. Oh, did you? We have one of those, and our motor just kaput out on that, and the light went out. I'm pretty sure my grandson can fix it, but I don't know. I think ours is 3 or 3.5. I don't think it's 4. If it is, it could be. But we always set it on our table, and, it had the lights that turned and the turning light base or whatever it was. But, yeah, we used that for many years. 1 or 2 years. I didn't even put up a Christmas tree, guys. I used that one, and that's when I was really depressed and stuff. Okay, so I just used that stick fast glue to stick on here. Okay. And you guys, I hope I don't look too rough, but I'm feeling pretty icky. I have not got rid of that ickiness yet, and I don't know why. I don't know why it's not going away. I thought this morning I was feeling so good. Even though I was tired, I was feeling good, and I woke up feeling good. Then Steve called around 12:30, 1 o'clock, and I was okay then too. I really was. And after I talked to him and he asked, "How are you feeling?" "Okay." I started feeling icky again. Oh yeah, Sherry? Yeah, it'd be just as good. I mean, the turning trees, they are cute. But I'm kind of glad that I don't have it this year because of Luna. Or the years that we've had her. We've been using the other one. Because if it turns, it so attracts her attention. And she'll go after everything, I'm telling you. Those kitties, it just takes a little flyby or a little fuzzy flying in the, flying by her, and something's got her attention. So she wants to play with it. But we got her to where she wasn't touching it. Every now and again she would go would, when there was a low-hanging ornament and want to hit at it. Thank you, Bestie. I appreciate that. But she's so much better. And with this one, it doesn't do anything fancy. It's got the lights and stuff. So as long as we can get her, I just won't hang the ornaments too low, I guess, this year to attract her attention. I mean, what do you do? Everything attracts their attention, really. And she was on a bender this morning. She was flying all over this house. From the time we woke up, gosh, for about an hour and a half, she was straight just running like she was crazy. And you know how they have the tubes that the kitties run through and play with? Well, she's got one of those, and we used to have one for her, and it was short. It was probably about 2 feet, and she'd run through it or sit in it, play in it, whatever. But I got her a new one, and it came with some toys, and it's got a ball on the end when she runs through. And this thing, I'm telling you, is, if you stood it up, it's taller than I am. Thank you, Miss Brenda. Oh, Natalie, I am so sorry. I am sorry for anybody who is feeling awful. I hate when everybody is sick or feeling bad. And because, I mean, the way I'm feeling right now, I wouldn't wish it on anybody. It's nasty, whatever it is. But I don't know if I seen it when we was on a live or on Sheila's live, or I think it might have been this morning. Somebody put in there that something's going around. Don't know what it is, but I wish I did. I know, the big C. I know, the norovirus and RSV and the flu. All those things are in forefront right now, but I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. They said the norovirus, but then if that's what it is, which it still very well could be, it normally only lasts a few days. But if I'm sitting here, maybe, I don't know, getting it back and forth. Steve had one day where he felt kind of icky to his stomach. The man does not get sick. He never, I think once in his life. But me, if I get sick and it's with the stomach, I always seem to have stuff bad when it comes to that. But I don't know what else it can be unless it's a very, very light case of the flu. But if I have the flu, I have like the fever, which I had fever for like 3 or 4 days. But usually if I have a flu bug, the flu, I was down for like 2 weeks. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? I don't understand it. But I wish, and there's nothing you can do for a nauseous stomach besides either get it up and out, or I've got like nausea medicine, but that's all. I think it's like that icky again this evening. I think I'm going to take me some. I may have Steve bring me some in here, because I don't need to be like, if you see me all running off, you'll know why. But I don't want it to get like that again. This gray squirrel is party. Are you talking to me, Jane? My day, it was it was long, but not as long as yesterday seemed. just kind of a little boring, but maybe a little bit more than a little boring. I talked to the bestie on the phone for a while, and it was an accidental call. We were talking, we were texting, and then my finger accidentally hit. But we ended up talking for a little bit, and that was probably the best part of the day that we done anything. That's got to be plastic. But other than that, I was working out in the garage. I told you I made another pattern, my own pattern for this. And then one thing I made, and we can use it, I'm going to use it for on the ornament I made as well for a kit. But I made a bell. And then I just was out there before I came live drawing, because I made like a double set of bells that would go cute with these. Because I'm always making something, and I've never had anybody to make bells, and I love bells. Hello, Ida. Thank you for sprinkling, darling. But I thought it would really go good on one of these surfaces, similar. But believe me, this is out of pine, and I made this a thick one. So, but yeah, I made a bell, and then I'm making a set of bells. So I got those all drawn out. Now I just got to get it on my board, my thicker stuff, and cut it out, and then it's ready for tracing, ready to go. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. What is that? Something that don't belong. Probably a piece of tape. There was a piece of tape on here that I kept seeing, and I couldn't get it off. But I seen that I sanded it with the tape on there, and I think it was on there from where they taped the boards for Steve to bring home, because Steve tells them they save wood for him to bring home to me, because they know I'm a crafter. So they save all the skid wood, so I can get all the skid wood I want. You all, that stuff is thick. I hate sanding it, but when it's sanded, it's really nice for skid wood. And it can turn into pieces like this by sanding it and decorating it. Hey, babe, would you do me a favor? Would you please go get me a nauseous pill?
Green time, friends.
Thank you so much. I don't understand. That was my tea. You can. Is it empty?
No.
Here, let me take it in there and put it in the fridge. It's nice and cold. There's my Hocus Pocus tumbler, guys. My favorite. Thank you, babe. Yeah, just put it in the fridge, and I can always add to it. That's what I was drinking all day. It made me feel, my stomach feel okay. And like when I'm sick, like with a cold or even the flu, when I'm able to start drinking again, I am very much so a hot tea drinker when I don't feel good. And I got that from my grandma and my mom. Nana used to fix them, hot tea. And she's the one that turned me on to what is my favorite tea now. It's cranberry, and I mix cranberry and regular tea or green tea together. But y'all, if you haven't tried that cranberry tea, and I'll have to see what brand it is so good. They didn't have any in the store when he went to get them. Thank you, sweetheart. That's the nausea pill? All right, thank you. So they did have a different flavor, which was raspberry. I haven't opened it to try it yet, and I'm going to. But you all, if you have not tried cranberry, try it. It tastes so good. And cranberry and orange. So good. So good. I love that color of your shirt. It's a pretty color. Oh, thank you, Natalie. And it used to be one of the good shirts that I got. Like Be Beautiful, but it's separated between B and U and then to full. And when I get them yucky or they start getting old, that's when they get turned into jammy shirts and craft shirts. Because for some reason I can't throw anything away. Who knows what that's about? But even clothes, I am so bad about it, and I just want to be able to take it, put it in the trash, turn it into a rag, whatever. I just want to be able to let go of it, and I can't do that. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's the crafter in us. I know, Jane. I was telling Steve I need some ginger. Nana used to have ginger candies. And even, I've got peppermint here, but I don't have ginger. And I told him I wanted some ginger ale. But of course, like I tell you all the time, whenever I need or want something, they never have it in. Or they have it, but it's sold out. It's always my luck. Every time. So, I'm going to have to see if I can't find some ginger candy. I guess I'm going to have to look on Amazon. I'm going to look it up. And I'm going to see. Because I don't know what else to do. I've got a mint in here, which I might pop the mint and suck on it for a little bit. Because that may make it feel better. And I've got a couple of those. You guys know those remedy books, at-home remedy books. I've got a big, thick one. And I'm telling you, a lot of stuff in it really works. Like, especially home remedies, like, say, you have an ant problem, which I think just about everybody has an ant problem because they're so tiny. They get in everywhere at a certain time of the year, like ladybugs and stuff. But their home remedies work. And a lot of it may be like mint. Most insects don't like mint. And what was one of the other ones? Mint and something else. But they don't want anything to do with it. You can put, like, take it and spray a line. And then you put something else down with it. And I can't remember what it was. But they will not cross it. Thank you, Jane. I appreciate that. It's very nice of you. Any of you guys who are feeling icky, I hope you guys feel better too, because I mean, it's starting to get colder here. If you can believe, it's supposed to go back up warm again for a couple days. But then the nights are really cold. And what was it? I think it's this coming week. We're supposed to get down below, and I mean way below freezing, like 24 degrees already is coming. Steve told me they said that we're supposed to have flurries Monday, which I looked at him, I was like, no, I will believe that when I see it, y'all. I don't, we used to get snow around here all the time. But I always tell them I believe it when I see it, because it just doesn't, we don't have the snow like we used to. And I mean, we used to get snow, like, it wouldn't be unheard of for us to get 6-8 feet. But it doesn't happen like that all the time. Okay, let's go for the refab to look. Where are you? Here you are. I want to see what this is going to look like with it. Phew. Sorry, guys. I am just a mess. Okay. And this is Refabulous, and she made this after, some of you may know the page Refabbed with Brooke, and she's also like crafting like one of the teachers and stuff. Really? What in the world? But that is her page, and she is the owner of it. And then Nicole made this color after her, because I think they had done like some kind of a collaboration or something together. It's really pretty though. Yeah, we have some of that coming too, Sherry. We usually kind of run around the same. Sorry, guys. I love these old-fashioned mints. I'll eat a peppermint candy, but I love these because they melt and, you know, kind of after you have them in your mouth for a minute. Because I hate to have hard candy because of my teeth, for one. But then now for not having many teeth. So, yeah, I don't like to bite into hard candy. It always hurt my teeth. And I was so sensitive to heat and cold, which I still am on the ones that are decent. Alright, let's see what this color in here looks like. They painted theirs white, but I have been getting tired of white. I mean, I like white, but I like to use color. I've always been a real big color person. There we go. I think these two colors look pretty together. What do you guys think? Does it look pretty together, or should I go with white? I like it. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. Nose. Well, at least I can say that I've had something, whether it be flu, norovirus, whatever's going around, I've had something. And I hope that once I'm over this, I won't have something again for years. I haven't had the flu in years. So, like I said, I guess I'm due to have my turn at being sick, but when I get sick, I get sick. Julia Jane, thank you. I like them too. Yeah, Linda. Hello, Linda Wells. I do like them. Somebody be getting some crafty, gets crafty stuff. Does any of you watch Sullivan's Crossing? Missed that so bad. Went back. or like Virgin River. I haven't looked. I've got to look to see when that's coming back on. It's driving me nuts. I've been waiting and waiting for them. And usually Sullivan's Crossing is on regular on CW channel. But I don't know when it's coming back or if they're moving it to a channel to be streamed, which if they are, that's going to upset me. But, I mean, I can get to it probably, but it's just when you get into something, the first 2 seasons, and then they change it up and they move stuff to streaming. Now that I can stream, I don't mind it. But if it's on a service that I don't have, that's going to make me mad because that's one that I watch faithfully. I love that whole series. I just need a little bit more. Just a little bit. Thank you, Ida. I think they're pretty good together, too. Really plays off the gray. Our gray squirrel. Okay. There we go. I've been wanting to make my stuffed snowmen. I gotta make them. And I think since my grandson has his sewing machine out, it's already locked and loaded, ready to go. It's got black in there for the thread, but you ain't gonna be able to see it. Even if you could, it wouldn't matter because black and gray and grunging it up, it will be all right. I'm not too particular about the thread unless it's like a hot pink or purple or something, but like I said, you shouldn't be able to see it. And mine's right here, but I can't get to it unless I take everything out. Alrighty. I see that peppermint is starting to work. I love the wood ornament. Thank you, Bestie. I do too. The one I made out in the garage with my other wood is the vertical, like a vertical shiplap. As this is horizontal. And yeah, I told you which ways were which, and I don't mean that to act like you all might not know, but that is one thing that took me forever to learn. Good night, Mike. Sleep well. It took me forever to learn that. I don't know why, but it did. I'm like, vertical is what, And then when I was in school for nursing and all that, and I took medical terminology, I was an EMT, I done all that stuff. And I got like good grades, and I got for my grades I got an extra grant for having like A grades and stuff, so I got extra money for school. And I mean, that's really nice when they do that stuff. It really gives students incentive to do better and to want to do better. Alright, that's the end of that. I will put another coat on there probably, but for now, it's going to be like that so we can get our reindeer going. Excuse me. Okay, I still need to make a couple more like jars to put my stuff in because I want to get my thick rope in it. I've got my twine one done, so I can get everything off of here, or organized, I guess I should say, where it's got its own place. And I know y'all know what I mean about that. And I did want to, I kind of want to grunge my ornament up and, like I'm rolling dice or something. I want to sand it. I want to, you know, rough it up. Let's just use white. What? Oh, well, I guess my clock's still fast, and I'm thinking, wow, he's going to bed later. No, Mama just ain't got her clock ready yet. Because I can get it, but I will probably trip over everything, and I have to stand on tippy toes to get to it. So it's so much easier if Too Tall comes in here and grabs it down for me. I'm going to go ahead and just use this since I have it over here. And it's Snow White by Waverly. And 2, because I don't feel like getting up. I've really got my stomach calmed down, so I don't want to get up. I got a hair, y'all. I got a hair. I got it, too. Look at that long hair. It was in my back. That's what was tickling me. People think I'm crazy, but I know it's there. Hey, sweetie pie. How are you, Tanya? Now, he is cut. I cut him so, you know, on our ornament, the ornament is rounded, okay? So the way I cut him, he's going to go on this side, though. He will fit right along that curve. You see what I'm saying? He will fit, like, right along the curve where you want to put him. However you want to put him. So, that's why his neck and, like, chest portion is like that. If that makes any sense. And you don't have to use it like that. You can sure put it wherever you want. I'm doing one of those kits tomorrow, Tanya. I was going to do it today. That is just, let's call it gone. But I started feeling icky again. I cannot get rid of this stuff. And so I think I'm going to do it tomorrow after I cut my material from my primitive snowman I want to do. But yeah, that has been on the top of my list if I can feel better long enough to do it. Thank you, Miss Natalie. I appreciate it. And I'm just painting the antlers, her antlers, whoever's antlers. We made a boy. We made Rudy last time, but he's a stuffy. And it's about time to make the stuffed trees and all the stuffed Christmas stuff. I can't believe, I just can't believe we are in November, close to the Thanksgiving holiday already. It blows my mind. Blows my mind. Like I told y'all the other night, I'm one brain fart away from psh, because I can't believe where the time has gone. I've got a shop. Not for myself, but Christmas shop. And I hate to leave it to the last minute, but with him working all the time, and he don't want me to go alone because he likes to help Christmas shop. And to be honest, I like him to help too, because not a lot of daddies are, I've never had that before. They need to help. I can remember, like, my mom would do all the shopping, and I'd be like, you'd be like, thank you, Dad. And he's like, yeah, what'd I get you? Just guys they just don't do it. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, Wanda, good night, darling. Sleep well. That's what they are for. But yeah, I am not ready for that at all. I really am not. And then I get upset with myself because I waited till the last minute. What I'd like to start doing from here on out is like buying a couple things or a few things, I guess, every time he gets paid up until Christmas, with like the grandkids and stuff like that. But and I'm gonna tell you, if I can do all my shopping online, you bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna do it. I hate to get out in that mess. I like it, but then again, I don't. Because I don't like the way people drive and treat you. Sherry, I have never had white tea, ever. That's why I drink like the green tea, because I know that's very good for you, and it's got, most all the teas got the antioxidants in it, but those especially, like the green tea, yeah. So, but yeah, I've got to do something to keep, I don't want to have to keep taking those nausea pills. And I've got them, but my thought is, let's save them, but no, they won't be good forever. You know what I mean? It's like, no, you can't have them. Let's see. We are going to use Firehouse, since that's what I have here. Where's my little dabber labber? We're going to need more than that, because we're going to need this wheel. Okay, there's that. But I wouldn't, can you buy the white tea like at Walmart and stuff with the other teas? Now I know they didn't have my cranberry when I was looking for it. And I just poured out Red Firehouse. And then now I'm pouring out a little bit of Midnight, which is black. Yeah. Not as mild. Where are you at? Well, darn. I could have sworn I had it right here with my big one, but I guess not. Let me stand up and look. That's a little teeny tiny one. I really don't want a teeny tiny one, but if that's all I've got access to, let's just use the teeny tiny one. All right. Okay. Let's do... I want it that way. Yeah, we'll just put it that way. Okay, guys. This Firehouse is so pretty. Such a deep Beautiful red. You guys, I know I'm not going to get this done in 5 minutes, so I think I might just paint the red part on the face, and we can finish this tomorrow, because if I get it done and we have time, like I hope we're going to have, then I will have that snowman ready, and we will do that and finish up with that. But I want to give myself time to, I want to lay down tonight, and I think I'm going to drink some warm tea, hot tea. If you guys would be okay with us finishing this tomorrow. If not, I can stay on and do it. That's no problem. Luna, Mommy will be out soon, darling. I hear you knocking. And I hear me needing to get to those Tootsies. Driving me nuts, those claws. Uncle Lee's tea. I've never heard of Uncle Lee. Oh, so Sherry, do you would you mind sending me the link? I would love to have the link, because I buy everything on Amazon, and I would if I had the link, I would totally buy it, I'm sure. Because it's like you never have anything when you need it, type of deal. Okay, so of course, you know that's his big red nosy. And if it's okay with you guys, is it okay to finish this tomorrow? This is going to be so cute. His nose barely fits on his little face. His eyes up here. But before I go, I am going to do this right quick. That soaks in a lot better. He or she is going to get polka dots. Are you sure you guys wouldn't mind if I finished it tomorrow? I don't want you all to think I don't want to, but I would like to drink some hot tea and get in bed if I'm trying to get this stomach bug back. It's just, it's got me thrown for a loop, and I don't know what else to do besides take nausea medicine. And I mean, what can you do besides ride it out, right? But if anybody has any suggestions, I would much appreciate hearing them, because at this point, I'm willing to try anything. I hate the feeling. And like I said, besides, I just took that nausea pill. That's supposed to be good for 8 hours. But just because you're taking a nausea pill, don't always assume that that's going to take it away, because, you know what I mean? You can still get the ickies. Now, I'm glad I grabbed the little bitty one. I like this one better than I do the medium-sized one. But we are going to finish this cute little reindeer tomorrow. And we will put him on the ornament that I got. Okay, let me rinse that off. I even rinse and wash my little dabbies. Okay, so remember, this is what our reindeer is going on, our ornament. And this is going to get snowflakes. And if I can, before I come on tomorrow, I'll go ahead and give this the second coat, so we don't have to do this. All we have to do is finish our cute little reindeer face up. And then he's going to go on here. And then it's going to say, oh, hello there. Oh, and one thing, guys. Yeah, not Natalie. I don't know. It may. I know I have dozed off with them before, but I didn't even put two and two together. Okay, Sherry, you were gonna send me the link. I appreciate it if you do, and I hope you guys aren't upset. But we will finish this tomorrow, and you know I have other things that we can do. So. I was going to tell you something else and I forgot totally, completely. Oh well, I guess if it's important, I'll figure it out. I got it, Sherry. Thank you so much. So that's our plan. Meet me back here tomorrow at the same time. We'll get our cutie put on and get our snowflakes put on, and then we will see what comes up. He's even got little hooves, you all. Oh my gosh. I just can't. Thank you guys so much, and so much for understanding and showing the love. Guys, I love you so much. And does it work? Is it not going to work? There it goes. Okay. Get 2 boxes for $14.99. Yeah, I'll look at it. It is if that's $9. So heck yeah, I pay $4 more for. Thank you, Ida. I love you guys so much. You have a great rest of your evening, a blessed evening. And if anybody can figure out anything or come up with anything that I can do for this nausea, because I haven't gotten sick, just the nausea and stuff back, and the dizzy has not went away. Let me know, because I would sure try. So I will see you guys back here tomorrow. Sleep well, you all. I love you, and remember, always, always stay crafty, guys. Good night.